entering the final few.
A beautiful performance from McLaren today.
Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Yeah, mic check, can everybody hear me? Yeah, we're good to go, chart on the comms. Here we are, welcome to, where are we? We're in Belgium for round 3 of Phoenix Division 1. This is going to be a class race tonight. Almost a full grid. Now, who I got my money on tonight? I'm really hoping, really hoping I can see a battle between the two Chuck brothers. They're 1 and 2 in the championship at the moment, and how classic bits to see the two Aston Martins going wheel to wheel on track again. They got so close in Japan last week. Some new guys to welcome to the grid as well. Jojo Lancer and FRL Evo, or Ivo, not sure how I'm supposed to pronounce that. But then we've got the usual suspects, Mr. Jonathan Cox, Chartman, Jonesy, Swanee, Snocken, Spillage, Tommy Chucky, Ice One, Ig Stooge, Mr. GFX Lad, Call Me Pablo, Lee Craig, Hates Clay, Appentrots, Groenfeld. Oh, this is going to be a close race tonight. Let's get a few graphics up for people to look at. At the moment we've got Appentrots on the outlap, and FRL Evo's come out on the outlap as well. Tommy Chucky's out on the outlap. And let me give you a quick reminder and a rundown of how the championship stands at the moment. So currently, after 2 rounds, we've got Chuckle Brothers is top on 48 points. His brother Chuck Brother is on 39 points. Snocken currently third on 36 points. Hawes 1998 is on 35 points. Jonesy is in 5th on 32 points. Jonathan Cox 6th on 31 points. Madman Ollie Oliver on 26 points. Hates Clay's in 8th on 25 points. Tommy Chucky 23 points. And Spillage rounds out the top 10 in the championship on 18 points. For some reason Swanee's already out. Don't know what's happened there, but we'll ride on board with Appentrots as we go through turn 1 as he hits the throttle. And he backs out now. He must have had bad spin there. He backed out before he got to a Rouge. Tommy Chucky coming out of turn 1 into a Rouge. So fast he's bent. Now, how many cars do we think tonight are going to have problems getting through there? How many cars are going to lose wings? How many overtakes are going to happen through there? For now it's just going to be a bit quiet while we're waiting for some time so I can get something to base stuff off. I think my tip for tonight is going to be Groenfeld. I believe Groenfeld could take pole. Let's see. Anyway, Mr. Tommy Chucky is going to be the first to set a time. Let's hope that the cars on the outlet gets out of the way. Yep, well done to that McLaren. So what's the first time going to be? And Tommy Chucky sets a 1:43.7. His first set of time. Call Me Pablo's currently on a fast lap. No. Oh, FRL Evo has now gone fastest on a 1:43.1. Who else is out there doing fast laps? Hang on, Jojo Lancer. Jojo Lancer here on his debut. How's he going to get on in Division 1? Yeah, it looks like a pretty committed lap, so this must be a fast lap. I think that this guy's going to be a great addition to this division. I've raced him in a few other leagues and he's very quick and very clean. As Call Me Pablo slots into second place on a 1:43.6. Ooh, look how close already it is there between second and third. I've got a feeling the midfield is going to be really, really close. Maybe a couple of attempts separating, possibly 10 drivers. I think Jojo Lancer has backed out there, has he? Yeah, I think he has. I can't really tell. Yeah, it's definitely backed off because of how slowly. I think always building up into a fast lap now. Who else? Spillage. Yeah, this is a fast lap by Spillage. Very nice and clean and fast by Spillage. Oh, luckily the car there, I think that was the Alpine, was it? Was just in the way then. What's Spillage's first time going to be? It's a 1:43 for pole. How close can he get? And Spillage goes fourth on a 1:43.9. So now there's just 3 attempts separating those. Who else is out on track? Groenfeld is now out on track. We have the championship leader Chuckle Brothers out on track. Chuckle will be pushing as usual. So consistently quick. We get so close to seeing that battle between him and his brother at Japan. I did see him going wheel to wheel, lap after lap after lap. He'll be out. So now pretty much everybody's out on track now. Chuck Brothers is out. Jojo Lance out. Is he about to set a time? Yep, and Jojo Lancer goes fourth on a 1:43.913. Groenfeld has only managed 6th after his first flying lap. Ooh, that's a bit of a shock to me. Is there anybody who's playing it cool? Appentrots still hasn't come out of the pits. Jonesy still hasn't come out of the pits. Ice One and Igstooge. And Chuckle Brothers on a 1:42.9. What a fast lap. Who's going to be next to cross the line? How's Mr. GFX getting on? He's pushing as well by the look of it. So we currently have Lee, Craig, Hates, Clay, Appentrots, Jones and Snocken all on outlaps. And FRL Ivo's out. Did he just retire or has he crashed his car there pushing too much? What's the first time going to be here for Mr. GFX lad? And Mr. GFX goes 7th on a 1:43.767. And I missed Chartman out there. I'd done a lap I'd missed. Chartman slotted into 11th on a 1:44.6. We ride with the Red Bull of Lee Craig here. And Lee had gone the purple sectors flashing up somewhere. Yep. I believe Lee's going to be a dark horse to watch tonight. Lee loves this place. As the Red Bull, the Alpha Tauri, get the cars right now. The Alfa Romeo lets him. So still half the grid, almost yet to post times. Swanee will be starting right at the back. He's going to have his work cut out to make his way through this field. And Jonathan Cox slots into 4th place on a 1:43.401. Beautiful that for Jonathan. I still think there's more to come. What's the time going to be for Lee Craig? And it's a 1:43.694 to slot him into 6th place. Good going, Lee. Who's the next person to be watching? H. Clay. Now we'll definitely be expecting H. Clay to appear at the top of these timesheets somewhere. But how's he been doing? And I see the time into this last corner, I'll be able to let you know. Oh, he's quick. Clay's quick. He could go right to the top here. Oh no, Clay 5th place on a 1:43.293. So, who are we waiting for next? Appentrotz and Jonesy. As Appentrotz is coming through the last, coming towards the last chicane. As he flicks it into the right, tight to the left, and then hits the throttle, drives, he has as much time as he can. And it's a 1:44 flat for 12th place for Appentrotz. As Jonesy still not got his lap in, no, Jonesy. Where is Jonesy going to slot in? As he drives the line, this is going to be very quick. And it's a 1:43.1 for Jonesy for 2nd place. Excellent lap there by Jonesy. He was clearly confident. That's why he let everybody come out earlier. He left everybody just chilling and came out right at the very end after everybody done their first laps. And that by Snocken is definitely not represented. Oh, Snocken now goes into 7th on a 1:43.3. I said it was going to be close to 9. It's definitely been really close. Hi everybody on the stream, I'm just reading your messages. Hi Grantfeld, hi Jonathan, hi Ivo. And Jojo Lancer is out. What's happened to Jojo Lancer? What's happened to Jojo Lancer? Can you all hear me okay on the stream? Can someone pop up and just let me know if you can still hear me? I don't want to turn my phone up because it'll interfere with my mic. But as it currently says, oh, Groenfeld, there you go. That's a more representable lap for Groenfeld on a 1:43.0. Takes him second. So currently we have Chuckle Brothers, the only person to break the 43 barrier with a 1:42.940. We have Groenfeld second on a 1:43.0. And then Jonesy on a 1:43.1. Call Me Pablo. Yeah, because Ivo's out there. So Call Me Pablo's on a 1:43.2. Chuck Brothers on a 1:43.258. We have Hates Clan at 1:40. God, look how close those three cars are. Hates Clan at 1:43.293. Snocking on a 1:43.350. Jonathan Cox 1:43.4. Wow, guys, this is so close this evening. Oh, this is going to be a smashing race. Less than a second, well, just over a second, covers the top 16 cars. Oh, I'm so looking forward to this race. Well, I have Jonathan Cox, who's back out. Is he improving at all? Or is this an out lap? Yeah, this is an out lap, I believe. Cheers, Swanee. Thanks for letting me know, mate. But Jonathan will definitely be hoping for better than 9th. And we have yellow flags in sectors 1. We have Alpha Tauri. Is it Ice One? Yeah, we have Ice One in the gravel. I think it's just like. We definitely need to ride with. No, Jonathan's pitted and retired from the session. What's happened to Jonathan? So we still have Chuckles, quite confident, still sat in the pits. Groenfeld's in the pits. Jones is in the pits. Call Me Pablo. Everybody's in the pits. Apart from Chartman. Can Chartman move up a bit from 17th? I believe he can. He put in a magical lap at Silverstone in the Division 2 race the other day. Absolutely magical. This is just an out lap. So we'll ride on board with Chartman as we cross the line to start a fast lap. 7th gear, 8th gear, as we click all the way down to 2nd for this tight right hander. And then it's just flat out now for a hell of a long way. Is he going to be able to keep it flat and pinned through Eau Rouge? Yes, he is. Is he going any quicker? It's not giving me set times at the moment. Not quite sure why. For some reason it's not giving me the update splits for Chartman, but that's because it's over. I wanted to see Chartman splits for them. So at the end of quali we've got Chuckle Brothers. So Chuckle was the only person to break the 1:43 barrier. Look at him. Ah, get your chart man. I was curious, I thought he was going really quick as well. So we just let his last couple of seconds tip down people while they wait for their people to complete their in laps. Before the cars to the pits, and I'll give you a full rundown of tonight's grid. Well, hats off to the new guy anyway. He's on his debut. He's going to be starting 4th in the Alpine. Well done, FRL Ivo. What a way to start your Phoenix career. I mean, I'm curious as to why it says Ig Stooge on the outlap with no wing. What happened there with Ig Stooge? Apparently he's done a 21-minute set. Yeah, I get that, sorry. I get that. I was just looking at Ig Stooge's time there. It says 21 minutes and 37 seconds for that sector 3. So the cars that are going to be out is going to be Yuki Tsunoda, Ig Stooge, Swanee, Chartman and Spillage. But Chuck there looking at 1:42.9. I wonder if anyone's going to go quicker than that later in Q3. Because the more these tracks get rubbered in, the more the guys will find more time and go that little bit quicker. I think pole's going to be around a 1:42.5. And I haven't got a clue here what's happening, guys, but Ig Stooge is on his way back out of the garage. Yeah, but that's the best thing to do. Ig Stooge left the session. Right, I'm back to normal, guys. Here we go. That got really confusing, didn't it? I think it was Ig Stooge's system just glitching out because he joined a bit late. So, going through is Chuckle Brother, Groenfeld, Jonesy, FRL Ivo, Call Me Pablo, Chuck Brothers, Hates Clay, Snocken, Jonathan, Ice One, Lee Craig, Appentroch, Chucky, JJ Lancers, Medic Food. And unfortunately the cars that are going out are Mr. GFX, Spillage, Chartman, Swanee and Ig Stooge. We move on to Q2 now. So now we will get to see what people are going to do in terms of strategy. Are people going to use soft? Are people going to use mediums? I mean, I got that excited, I totally forgot it's full quali. I'm there announcing who's the top 10. What a wally. Oh, Ig Stooge has rejoined. Hopefully this won't cause any problems. We can hope. But if not, hey Ig Stooge, you can deal with the wrath of the drivers. So we have 14 cars into Q2. And I mean, literally, this could be anybody's tonight. There was less than a second just that covered the top 16 cars. Literally, anybody could win tonight's race. And anybody could definitely take pole. I think my money in the long run is still, don't know, I still have to edge with either Jonathan or Chuckle. They're just so consistently quick. Mr. Chuckle Brothers is clearly getting up to speed with his new steering wheel system. I think the both of them I took a little bit of time when they had the new fan textures getting used to them. But you can guarantee now they're always back at the top of the timesheets. Sure sign that they're dialed in. So what's down board here with Call Me Pablo. If I can remember, he was the first one out, so he should be one of the first to post a time. Let's grab the drink. So we've got almost everybody out on track at the moment. There's only Tommy Chucky who's not out on track. Luckily Belgium is a really long track, so tripping up over each other shouldn't be a problem. The guys should be experienced enough to space themselves out. We have yellow flags in sector 1 then. No, they all seem pretty clear. Probably someone just going a bit slow. So FRR Ivo post a time of 1:44.4. And I'm pretty sure that everybody's out in the medium. The graphics I'm going to get up this time, I'll put the tyre graphic up. So Call Me Pablo's on a 1:44.5. So pretty much everybody's out on medium. Jones has gone second on a 1:44.456. Wow, just 6 thousandths between Ivo and Jonesy. So who's going to be next? Lee Craig's just coming. Lee Craig's on an outlap. Ice One goes 5th on a 1:45.2. Next is going to be Hayes Clay's gone purple in sector 1. Clay's really pushing now. How's he going to have got on going through sector 2? We'll find out soon enough. No, he's gone red, so that lap hasn't been allowed. Who else out there? Who's going to be next across the line? Where are we at? Grunfeld now on a 1:43.9. Oh, and who's this? Is it Call Me Pablo? Yeah, it's Call Me Pablo. It's going to be, Call Me Pablo's going to the pits. We have an Aston Martin Chuck, is it? He's going off track there, yeah? Chuck will let people pass. Where's the other Aston? And Chuck Brothers goes 6th. Who else? We have Lee Craig coming round. There's somebody else coming round the last bend. I want to stay with Lee Craig though. We have a Haas about to cross the line. No time. There's now for Towie just up the road from these. But I want to see what time Lee's going to put in here. It's looked pretty nice and clean for that last sector. Oh no, not quite what he wanted. 1:44.9 for 9th for Lee. Jojo Lancer slots in 10th on a 1:45. Who's still out there? We've got, is it Tommy Chucky? Yes, Tommy Chucky's gone purple through sector 2. Oh, I'm putting Tommy Chucky's out. Tommy Chucky's crashed. Tommy Chucky went purple in sector 1 and then crashed. Purple in sector 2. That car is absolutely trashed. It's a good job it's a computer game, mate, because you ain't got much chance of repairing that in the 10 minutes till the next session. We've also got Lee Craig out. I'm not sure if he crashed out or did he just retire. Not really sure. But I think everybody's going to be coming into the pits right about now. Oh, we've got Appentrott and Jonathan Cox both on out. Jonathan's about to start a fast lap. It's a little bit squiggly there. I don't know if it's just me or if Jonathan's just been holding back, but he's just not quite firing right this exact second, but he's got it in the bag, he has. He can just open up his little bag and pull out a bit of magic and boom, he's at the top of the timesheets. So it hasn't gone purple through sector 1, so I'm not getting much notice of how he's getting on. As it currently stands in the drop zone is Hayes, Clay, Appentrott, Jonathan and Tommy Chucky. And Ivo actually, because he crashed, so he won't be allowed to come take part in the last session, I don't think. What's his lap been like for Jonathan? Excuse me, no splits to know just how it's been. It looks nice through the last bend there for Jonathan. This looks really quick actually. And Jonathan, there you go. Exactly as I just said, Jonathan opens up his little magic bag and boof. 4 temps, almost 3 and a bit temps clear at the top now. And those medium tyres. So I'm pretty sure he'll be banking those to start the race on. As unusual, Groenfeldt felt the need to go back out on softs. Maybe he wants to go with a different strategy to Jonathan. But either way, he's put softs on his vehicle. So Jonesy is also on soft tyres and looking to be. He's going 400s quicker at the moment. But there is also a McLaren the road just in front of him. So it's 15-2. As it comes towards the last chicane, flick it to the right, and then tight to the left, and then drive for the line. Has this been a good enough lap for Appentrotz to take him in? Yes, it's second, and he's out of the drop zone for Appentrotz. We need to quickly get Jonesy goes quickest on a 1:43.3 on the soft tyre. So now in the drop zone is Lee Craig, Jojo Lancer, Hayes Clay, and Tommy Chucky. So Tommy and Lee are not going to be taking any more part in qualifying. So there's just two people that will possibly be, no, maybe one, because Ivo won't be able to take part. But we have Aston Martin about to cross the line. How quick is this going to be by Chuckle Brothers? Chuckle Brothers goes third on a 1:43.815 to go 7 tenths quicker than his last lap. Next across the line will be the Ferrari of Hayes Clay. Hayes Clay quickest on a 1:42.9 on the soft tyres. Takes him out of the drop zone. The next vehicle coming round is going to be Jonathan Cox, and Jonathan's on an in lap. And there is a Haas. It's probably going to be Jojo Lancer. Has he done? And it's starting to rain. It is starting to rain. Has Joe Lancer done enough? No, I think that was maybe an outlap. I believe the Appentrotz. Oh, we have a yellow flag. Is it Jonesy? No, they're just cutting out the corner. So we have the McLaren coming. And the next car down the road is Call Me Pablo. How's Pablo getting on? Pablo is backed off. The car behind him is going to be Jonesy. Jonesy's backed off. Yeah, I believe everybody's backed off and done now. Oh, look at these guys. That was Chuckle. These guys are all having a little bit of fun in the rain. They know they're not going to go any quicker now, so it looks like the shootout's going to come down to intermediates. Possibly. It doesn't look completely drenched yet. I mean, Jonathan did a 1:43.5, the quickest guy in the mediums, and Hayes Clay did a 1:42.9 on the softs. So it's like 6 tenths, just over 6 tenths between the soft and the mediums there. Rather tense and rather close, isn't it? I don't know who's going to take pole. I haven't got the foggiest. So, we've lost Ice One, Lee Craig, Jojo Lancer and Tommy Chucky. It's going to be Clay, Jonesy, Jonathan, Chuckle, Appentrotz, Groenfeld, Snocker and Chuck, Evo and Call Me Pablo. We're going to battle it out. Now I kind of get why they changed to soft then, because I didn't realise it was going to be wet. So now there's going to be different strategies at the start of the race, which is going to be very interesting. But here's the big one, Q3. Who's going to get it? Oh, it's just still pretty dry. Well, no, rain. Who's going to be first out on track? We've got McLaren leaving, Alpine, everybody's going out. I believe they're all on dry tyres. Yes, they are. It's softs for Call Me Pablo. No, it's for Appentrotz and Ivo, both on softs. And Snocken's going on softs. Yeah, so they all believe there's still a lap in these dry tyres. It looks really, really wet though on the ground. God, that looks even wetter in that view. How are they finding it? Plus there is Snocken, because Snocken was the first one out. He'll be the first one to post the time. I'm really not sure if this is going to work for the guys. Because that's still, to me, that looks too wet for dry tyres. Maybe that was the gamble everyone took by just quickly getting out really early. Hoping there was one still lap of dryness in the finger. And it just put them straight to the top then. But we'll see, just Snocking decided to stay out. If he stays out, then he believes that there's definitely time in these tyres. If he pits, then be sure to see everybody else pit. Nope, he must believe that there's a lap in him. Or is the track actually drying? But we're right on, but we're Snocking as we head down towards turn 1. Hard on the brakes as we turn right to that hairpin. And then we'll drive hard all up through Eau Rouge and down the back of this straight. Snocking on an absolute mission here. Snocking is another one of those drivers you can never write him off or count him out. He's always there or thereabouts. We'll just let this lap run through just so we've got some times to compare to. I mean, in these changeable conditions it can look really, really good and it can not be that quick, or it can look really bad and be really quick. But Snocking really knows how to chuck that hat about. As you can see, he's setting purple sectors, but that's because he's the first one to post the time. Currently have everybody out on track except Haidt, Clay and Gruntfeld. So what's this time going to be? Now, the track is definitely pretty dry now. It looks really, really dry there. So it's amazing how that changed in one lap. But Snocking does a 1:47.036. He'll believe he can go a lot quicker than that. Evo got the 1:46.5. Jonathan 1:46.4. God, they're all flying in the times. There's an Aston about to cross the line. Now he came to the pits, so there is now McLaren about to cross the line. No, it's just started that lap. So, who's that blue car come on there? Is it Jonesy, I believe? Yep. So Jones is on an out lap. Chuck Brothers is on an out lap. So if I ride with these, now I've never really liked this Williams. I'm not keen on the fact of not having that screen on the steering wheel. So don't know, it's personal preference. Some people like it. I don't. And there's Jonesy trying to get as much of a run, start his lap as he can. Clever thinking. There's a brake hard down to turn 1 right hand hairpin. And then it's just flat out now for at least about 25-30 seconds, is it? DRS now wide open. Let's get more detail up because they're not on again. It's a 30.3 for sector 1 for Jonesy. That's pretty competitive. The track is bones right now. Look how quick it dried out. And call me Pablo. Wow! Yes, this time is definitely ramping up now. And the track is definitely drying out. 144.8 for Call Me Pablo. Appletrot's on a 144.0, but the next to cross the line. Oh, is Jonathan slowing? Is he out of fuel? Yep, Jonathan's out of fuel. But we need to get back to Jonesy because Jonesy's on a quick lap. And he'll be the next one to cross the line with a valid time. But the two Aston Martins close to each other on track as well. Just click a quick flip. What they're doing. They're just close. What's the time going to be for Jonesy? I think this could easily take him to the top. Yeah, I think it is going to take him to the top for now. So 143.8 for Jonesy. Great time. But I still believe there's more in everybody out at the moment. Chuck Brothers is going to be next. And I don't think it's been quite as quick as Jonesy. No, Chuck comes in. So it's going to be Chuck All Brothers now. Is there anybody else out there on out laps? On fast laps? No, we have Snocken coming round. Is this a fast lap? Yes, I believe this is going to take Snocken to the top of the standings, definitely. This is a quick lap by Snocken. So 143.2 for Snocken. 6 attempts clear. And Call Me Pablo, who's spun just as he's about to come into the pit lane. Appletrot, he's on an in lap out of fuel. So it's currently Snocken, Jonesy, Appletrot, Call Me Pablo, Jonathan Cox and Ivo. I mean, hate to say, Gronfeld haven't posted a time yet and they're actually in the pits. Chuckles going round. There's a 30.1 for sector 1, which is comparable with Jonesy, I think it was when I looked earlier. Has to be around 140 and 115 as we come for this second sector. Oh, he's quick. Chuckle, he's on a move here. He's going to be slotted in either first or second with this lap, I believe. What's the time going to be? And it's Chuckle Brothers, that's Chuckle Brothers drives for the line. What's the time going to be? It's a 42.7. Smashing lap for Chuckle. Smashing lap. That's the quickest lap of the qualifying session so far. Quicker than anything that we've done in qualifying 1 and quicker than anything that we've done in qualifying 2. Smashing lap for Chuckle. Snocken's on his way back in. Everybody else is on out laps or either in the pits. Wow, what a lap by Chuckle. I did say I thought the time was going to go down to around about 42.5. I think there are still a few guys who could go possibly a little bit quicker. Now everybody's on out laps. Everyone's coming out for another go at this. I think they can all feel just like me. This track is just ramping up lap after lap after lap. So Chuck's gone purple through sector 1. Can he displace his brother from the top of the timesheets? I was saying at the start, I'd love to see these two go wheel to wheel. Wouldn't it be great? They're actually first and second in the championship as well. What a great season we're having for Aston Martin so far. 2 races down. We'll get a quick look at Chuckle's second sector in a minute. In a couple of seconds. I believe his brother had a 14.3 through here. So he's about a 10th off his brother at the moment. But he's still going to come from... Oh, and Snocken has retired. Was that on track? Yes, it was. Snocken had binned it along with H. Clay. But we need to be back with Chuck. Chuck's going to drive for the line. What's the time going to be? It's a 42.9 for Chuck to slot him into second. Great lap for Chuck. The two of them are sat there comfortably at the top now. Call me Pablo. What can Pabs do? Pabs is going quicker than he was earlier. Where's this going to put Pablo? It's got to be a low 43, I'm pretty sure of it. 43.7 for Pablo and 4th. Who's going to be next? It's Jonathan Cox. And Jonathan's gone purple in sector 2. He's flying. As he hooks tight to the left. And he drives hard for the line. What's it going to be for Jonathan? It's pole. It's provisional pole and a 42.5 for Jonathan Cox. Who else is out there going quick? Ivo is also going quicker. This could now push Jonathan down. This has been a quick lap by Ivo. What's it going to be? It's a 42.4 for Ivo who takes pole now. And they're still coming across. Groenveld's going to be next. And Groenveld goes 4th. Next going to be Jonesy. Oh, just didn't clock where he went. God, that was exciting at the end there. It was all happening right at the very end. Oh, that was smashing. So it's going to be Ivo starts from pole on a 142.4. What a lap. Jonathan got the 42.5 I expected of him. Chuckle Brothers going to start 3rd. Groenveld 4th. Chuck Brothers 5th. Jonesy 6th. Snocken 7th. Pablo 8th. Appentrot's 9th. And Clay, oh, good, he didn't put a time in for 10th. Well done to Ivo on your debut. Amazing drive, mate. Amazing drive. Wow, I need to get my breath back after that qualifying. It was all changed right at the end then. But what a lap by Ivo. It's going to be a very interesting race. Keep my fingers crossed for a clean start. Just hope everyone gets away. Wow, what a debut for FRL Ivo. Pole position. But there's a long way to go. 22 laps. Circuit this size. Probably takes around about 40-45 minutes. It's a long time to have people like Jonathan chasing you. Chuckle, Groenfeld, Chuck, God. Even guys as far down as Lee Craig, Joe Lancer, Tommy Chucky, Mr. GFX. Any one of these guys could still make the way through. Hates Clay. He's a lot quicker than his position represents for him. He didn't manage to put a lap in. Let's get a few graphics up before we start. Got to have, got to the leader detail. Trying to see what tyres people are on. As FRL takes up his position there on P1. Jonathan Cox P2. Chuckle Brothers, who looks across toward. We just see Jonathan look across towards Chuckle there, give him a little bit of a look. Groenfeld, Chuck Brothers, Jonesy. Two, three, four, 5 red lights, and we're going Belgium. Who's going to get away to the best start? And the all the way, Jonathan had a bit of wheels. Bad start by Jonathan, really bad start by Jonathan. Trying to keep track of what's happening here. So Ivo's got away really well, but he's got Chuckle Brothers all over the back from as he head up towards Eau Rouge. Are they all going to get through safely on lap 1 on cold tyres? Yes, they're all doing okay at the moment. Everybody's through Eau Rouge for lap 1. But we've got Chuckle Brothers here looking for a move on Ivo down to turn 3. Oh, and we have contact. Tiny bit of contact there between Ivo and Chuckle. Great driving by Chuckle to manage to get control though. And we have a time penalty for Jonathan Cox. He'll be absolutely kicking himself for that start. Does he have damage? Because he's a places here. Oh, it's a shot of what's happened to Jonathan here. Maybe he just couldn't quite get those tyres turned on. Lee Craig's up to 8th. Great start for Lee. And Jojo Lancer. Jojo Lancer's 11th. We're right at the front. Ivo managed to get a little bit of a gap now from Chuckle after their tiny little bit of contact. And we have a yellow flag and safety car. Groenfeld is out. So we have a safety car on lap 1 for Groenfeld. Ooh. So let's quickly see how many places have been made up. So we're currently the biggest gainer so far. Lee Craig is up. 6 places Lee Craig's up. Jojo Lance's up 5 places. Tommy Chucky up 4 places. Mr. GFX up 4. Dylan, the highest move at the moment, up 7 places from the back of the grid. What a start for Dylan. But Jonathan Cox, luckily there's a safety car. He must have had damage or he must not have rotten tyres. But he's down 17 positions as it currently stands. Wow, what a start. But Lee Craig up to 6th place. Wow. And he's on the mid. No, he's on the softs. So Jones is the highest person on the softs at the moment, in 3rd. Very interesting. But what a start for Chuckle. He had a little look down the inside of turn 3 or turn 4. I'm not sure. There was a tiniest little bit of contact. It won't take these to figure each other's driving style out. But it's going to be fun now to watch. Let's see how Jonathan Cox has put the hard tyres on. Same as Appen Trot, who also pitted, has put on the hard tyres. What progress can they make? There's a good chance, especially Jonathan. I'm pretty sure Jonathan could possibly make those last all the way to the end. We'll just have to close out for one more minute. Actually, could we run to the men's view, boys? And I'm back. So we've got both on medium tyres. Jonesy's on soft. Snocken and Chuck both on mediums. We've got Lee Craig, Haight Clay, Jojo, J-Joe. All 3 on softs. Call Me Pablo, Mr. GFX and Ice One all on mediums. Dylan's on soft. Wow, what a start by Dylan. It's still 7, it might be 8 places. He's up now. After pit stops, let me see. Yep, Dylan's up 8 positions from his start. What a start. But Jonathan's made up a few who've pitted. Chartman and Tommy Chucky. Something happened that I missed. Maybe, not sure. Apparently Call Me Pablo's got 3 wheels, but let me have a quick look. No guys, on my screen Pablo has 4 wheels, so I'm not sure. On the stream guys, Call Me Pablo's got 4 wheels on the stream. Let me have a look at his onboard. It all looks normal. That's a bit weird, but safety car is going to be coming in this lap, and Ivo has gone and he's chasing, but Ivo's managed to gap him. Great restart there by FRL. Wow, what a start. Lee Craig's coming up to 4th place, man. Wow. They're all moving for. Oh, Lee Craig he just had a penalty. But I'm sure there's more to come. We have a move coming here from Jonesy and Snocken. But I don't know what happened to Chuck Hall. God, sure go. I'm gonna run the ball with it. Oh, sorry about screaming in the background, guys. And Jonesy in 2nd, Snocken in 3rd. Hang on, guys. Let's shut my door. Amazing. That was actually from App and Trot spinning, guys.